Back to the chilly, rainy weather out here. It's coming down a little bit now, not too bad. So I'm cooking in my tent, having breakfast. It's day 78, I believe it is. Morning of day 78. Supposed to be raining all day tomorrow, most of the day today, and then let up a little bit late this afternoon, and start again tonight. Rain all night tonight and into tomorrow as well. And then possibly slowing down. I think stopping on Wednesday. Not sure. So the weather's back to cool and rainy. I think it's about 50 degrees. So it was a chilly night last night, but a lot better than, it was decent. It was better than sleeping in that weather where I was just sleeping and sweating all night long. So I'm just going to have some breakfast and then I'll get out on the trail, hoping to do about 50, I think there's a shelter area, a tenting area in about 16 miles, so hopefully we'll get that done today. See what it looks like out there. Talk to you later, bye. So I'm coming out of that shelter and there was about 6 people who just started their through hike yesterday. They're flip-flopping, they're going north from here, and then they'll come back down and head south from this point and go towards Springer to finish. So there's a lot of new people starting. It's crazy. So I guess I'll be in the newbie bubble for a while. They'll probably be comparable to me with their low mileage at the beginning. So it's going to be a different group of people out here. It's amazing how late they all get going. I'm heading out and they're still asleep in their tents. So I guess their first day of 10 miles was a little bit tiring. But that's the way it starts out. So as you can see, another foggy, rainy, yicky day. We'll see how it goes. Just right off the side of the trail. The trail's right there. I saw this arch, so I came down. I looked it up on my Gut Hooks app, and it says it's, I don't know how to pronounce it, Gath''S. So I'm going to pronounce it Gath's tomb, empty tomb. Apparently 19th century burial spot that was built and never used. So, and then this is part of Gathland Gathland State Park. Let's see if I see looks like I might see a sign over here. So this empty tomb, oh wow, cool. Has been sitting here since the 1900s. There you go, Gath's empty tomb. Few people bought burial plots in public cemeteries as we do today. Small parcel of land was usually used set aside for a private cemetery. This dude, Gath, was concerned with his own burial, built this lonely tomb about 20 years before his death, which came upon April 15, 1914, New York City. By this time, his great wealth had dwindled, and the near penniless Gath was buried in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania cemetery instead of his own tomb, as he had desired. His empty tomb mutely symbolizes the uncertainties of life, fame, and fortune, and the certainty of death. Wow, that's deep. So here's his tomb. Oh, wow. Probably can't see too well. Let me get a little closer. There's a good spot to spend the night. More history on the trail. Look at this today. The trail actually goes through this park. Gathland Hall. Huh. Museum hours 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I guess I could go through the museum, but don't really feel like it. It is open. Walk through the park. They got a little pavilion over here. It looks like they have water and picnic tables under cover, possibly even restrooms. To the left. And something to the right. Not sure what that is. Oh, no time to hang out here. Quite a park. And another beautiful day, of course. Gathland. Big attraction, I guess. I see we're in, sign says over here, Washington County, Maryland. And these are part of the Civil War trails. Look at that. Wow. fancy arch. Holy Christmas. Let me go see what that is real quick. That's pretty cool. That is the 1st New Jersey Brigade. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 4th Infantry and Hexsummers Battery, September of 1862. The brigade advanced in the fields north of the Burkittsville, charged up the mountain, carried this point, and followed the enemy west foot of the mountain. Loss, I don't know what that means. Wording's a little weird. In the brigade, 40 killed, 134 wounded. I guess this commemorates that battle. Wow, what a structure. All right, back to it. Actually, I'm not off. I'm still on the trail. No good scenery to report today, or show you. There was just the historical stuff. But check out this. The trail crosses this road. Some nice looking houses and things. They must love having hiker trash come out of the woods and cross their street all the time. Look at this. And there's a mark on the, oh my gosh. The trail goes right by somebody's nice house here. I mean, this is a nice looking neighborhood. Cool. You never know where you're going to come out with this. And then after you go through the nice yards, come down a little walkway between the houses, and you got this tunnel that goes over, looks like Interstate 70, I think it was. I forget. I think that's what it was. Busy, busy. Wave to all the people. And what we got up here, it says welcome to Washington County on the side of the highway, but we've been in Washington County, so I guess that's for the people going westbound. Alright, back to the woods up here. So Maryland doesn't have exciting views, but it does have wide trails. It was a little bit rocky and tougher in other spots, but you can see right here, as is with a large part of Maryland, it's very easy. A few inclines to walk up, but nothing compared to what I'm used to. So I'm hoping to be exiting Maryland tomorrow, entering Pennsylvania, the dreaded Pennsylvania. Southern part not so bad, but northern part known affectionately as Rocksylvania because of the crippling rocks that you have to walk over for, I don't know how long it is, quite a while. Tonight I just saw a ridge runner, and I was asking him about the site that I was thinking about staying at tonight. I asked him how it was. It's a tent site. And he said, oh, it's good. He's got a good water source, best on the mountain. But he said there's no views, and then it's called Annapolis Rock, and it's supposed to be views up there. So I guess Maryland just views aren't its thing. But I just have about 2 miles left to my night spot. I'll set up camp. It's not raining yet, so I've been very lucky today. Rained all last night, but and everything's wet in my bag, so now I'm looking forward to getting that dried out. But I don't know. I think it's supposed to rain again tonight. We'll see. So if I see anything exciting, I'll show you later. Otherwise, talk to you tomorrow. So I came to the campsite, and there's campsites, and then there's a trail going to the water, and there's actually a view, I think, here. So let's see how it looks. Oh, wow. Quite nice. Maryland, quite nice. Yeah. That might be Pennsylvania I'm seeing. I don't know. Part of it. Kind of foggy out there, but a nice view nonetheless. Wow. Very nice. Now I'm going to go try to find the water. So after I get water, I come down
from up that way. There's a privy up there and a bear pole. And you come down this path and they actually have the campsites, tent sites marked. So there was campsite number 1 and 2 back there. So I'm picking number 3, and check out how nice and private it is. There's just nothing around it. Very nice setup. So I got my gear here. Just wanted to get the water before dark falls, and I'm gonna get set up and place to sit while I cook dinner and everything. So definitely that's it for tonight, unless I see a bear or something good, and I'll talk to you more. I am a big chicken.
It's 350 feet down, probably.
350 feet down, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh man. Woo! There's the sunset, and it's almost hiker midnight, so I'll be retiring. Good night. Leaving Annapolis Rocks is the name of the tenting area that I was in. Quarter-mile walk from the tenting area to the trail. Back onto the trail. It is a little after 6:30 in the morning. Gentleman I met last night, trail name was Hatchet. He said that he heard that it was supposed to start raining around 2 today. The sky looks overcast, but you never know, it could be fog. And I don't have enough reception to get a weather forecast on my phone. So, got a little early start. Figure I'll have 5.5 hours in by noontime. So that puts me about 10 to 12 miles. About 12 miles by noon. And then I can just have about 8 to 10 miles afternoon, which put me done around 5 o'clock at the latest. We'll see. I mean, I could do more than that if I want to go over 20. But 20 miles will put me into Pennsylvania. So, see how the weather holds out and what the day brings. Right now, the trail is beautiful, easy. I'm sure it won't stay that way for too long, but it's definitely not the Smoky Mountains. So, talk to you later. I've seen so few views lately that I saw a sign for Black Rock Cliffs, so I had to come see. It looks like they make you do a little climbing to see a view. Excuse the camera. Should probably take the backpack off for this climbing. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the difference in altitude though. You can actually, I mean elevation, whatever you call it, you can actually make out what's down below. Before it felt like you're so far up. Major highway down there in the middle. Let me zoom for you a little bit. You can see the trucks and cars moving. Beautiful farmland. Looks like that's what it predominantly is farmland. That's kind of neat. I don't know what that is. It's a big old compound. Let me show you a good panoramic shot. So I guess I'm still looking to the west here, so I won't see a sunrise. This is the direction I was looking last night in that closing clip. But it is beautiful. So this is Black Rock Cliffs. Good morning, everyone. So I thought I'd tell you about my reoccurring dream. Make you guys appreciate what you got at home. Whenever I'm laying in bed, I don't sleep very well. So I'm in and out of sleep all night long, like every hour and a half I wake up. So when it's cold out, like it's been chilly the past couple of nights, I've been sleeping with the jacket on. And so I sleep cold. but I have this reoccurring dream in different variations. Like one time I'll dream, oh man, I just got to get up and turn up the heat. And I'll be thinking that I'm home in bed and that I have to go turn up the thermostat. And then this morning, I was laying there before sunup, and I had such a vivid dream that I was getting up and getting in a nice warm shower. And then I wake up happy, and then I realize, oh crap, there's no shot at that. So just lay here and shiver. So it's kind of amusing to me. So I thought maybe you guys would get a kick out of it and just appreciate the climate control that you have at home and enjoy it. But it's great out here. I love it. Walking sounds kind of simple, but I thought I'd give it to you perspective from my point of view. I mean, this looks nice and easy, but you're trying to make time. You're doing this for 8 to 10 hours a day, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from my view. Okay, so each one of these rocks that I'm going over, if you have to land on just right, each one has a potential sprained or broken ankle or worse. So you have to pick your route. So it's constant looking ahead, looking down, looking ahead, looking down. Every once in a while you pan left, pan right for scenery options. Not too much there. You can see these rocks. I don't know if you can from your view or not, but a lot of them are pointed. A lot of them you have to watch out for the loose ones. So thought it would be cool if you could see what it looked like for 8 to 10 hours a day. It really gets your eyes and brain and your muscles all working in sync, hopefully. If not, then you're in big trouble. And so now I got the downhill, so you have to pick each step you step on, and most of those decisions are made while one foot is in the air and it's coming down towards the ground. So you have to just land on a rock just right. So there's my view. Went into town for a quick slice of pizza, and got a ride into town. I thought I'd throw my thumb out and see if I had any luck, and got a ride into town. And then coming back to the trail, it was only about 3 miles, but I put my thumb up again and got another ride right away. It's just amazing. Tell you what, that's the best hitchhiking luck I've had on the whole trip so far. It's here in Pennsylvania. So let's hope it stays that way. Of course, my next 2 states, it's not legal to hitchhike, supposedly. New Jersey and New York State, not allowed to hitchhike, but people do. The cops kind of understand that you're through hiking and that it's part of the deal. But just going up the road a piece here for campground. Staying near a shelter, and then be turning in for the night. If I don't catch you later tonight, unless I see something unusual, then I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I think it's day 79. I stayed at the Rocky Mountain Shelter last night. Then I'm walking a few miles now, and I see there's a state park here. There's a swimming pool over there, and there's a concession stand. It's not open yet. It's a little bit early. And supposedly they have camping here for hikers. This would have been a really cool spot to go. Guess I didn't look far enough ahead, but it looks like a very pretty little spot. I haven't read the reviews on it, but it looks neat. Very, very picturesque. So we'll see. Missed this one today, but missed a lot of good spots. But I've been in a lot of good ones as well. So let's see what the day brings. You can still hear the traffic from the highway over there. Just crossed over Highway 30, I think it is, Route 30. Had some good mileage yesterday. Did a little over 20. And today I'm going to hopefully do about 16 to 20. And I want to make it up near Carlisle for the weekend. I got a friend up there I haven't seen in probably 20 plus years, and he's been in contact with me and saying, let me know when you get nearby. So I might try to get a hold of him and get together this weekend. Him and his wife said they could probably even put me up for a night. So I'm going to try to get as close to Carlisle, Pennsylvania as I can for the weekend. I think I got about 60 miles left or so, maybe even less than that. I got to look at it later. So looks like a possible rain all day. We'll see how the weather holds out. And nothing coming down right now, so it's not bad. A little bit of rain last night. Talk to you later. Have a good day. It's late morning, but I just have to stop and take you for a tour of the shelter that I'm coming upon. This is the Quarry Gap shelter. They even have a little roof and a holder for the bear box. That's where you put your food, keep it from the bear. They have raised tent platforms, 2 of them, over here. And check out this shelter. Oh my God. Hanging flowers. They have a little park bench over here, a little brook coming through, all decorative stonework around it, a sign to the spring, which I'm going to go down and visit and get some water, more flowers planted, and decorative ornaments, a sundial, a little eating area that's covered. Wow. Some of these shelters just amaze me. Look at this place. More hanging flowers. I wonder who waters these things. And then they have a little breezeway in between the 2 little bunk rooms. There's a tarp up in there that you can roll down. It says, please roll up wind barrier before leaving. So I guess if it's breezy, you can put that down. And the little bunk rooms are tiny. You could probably only fit maybe 3, maybe 4 tops in there on each side. But this is unbelievable. Painted floors. There's no graffiti here. It's wonderful. Look at that. Little swinging bench to sit on. Unreal. Wow. Something to see. I mean, these are, somebody takes a lot of pride in these. They're beautiful. So this is Quarry Gap Shelter in Pennsylvania. Beautiful. Nice job, whoever it is who takes care of it. I tell you, it rained last night, but you couldn't ask for much better for today. This is amazing out here, the weather. It's probably in the upper 60s maybe in the shade. And a nice gentle breeze blowing. It is just fantastic. I wouldn't mind if every day was like this. Except for, I guess if every day was like this, it wouldn't be as exciting. But it's so comfortable out here. It's wonderful. I don't know what, I think tomorrow's supposed to rain. I don't know. But like I say, I don't really have access to the weather forecast. That's what somebody was telling me. They even told me it was supposed to rain today, so who knows. You don't know until it gets here. Packed up the gear wet this morning, but this is just wonderful, wonderful. And as far as Pennsylvania goes, I know it's named Rocksylvania for the northern section, but the southern section is a dream. It's a little bit on the rocky side, but I mean, I've run through some patches that are a little tough, but I'm not looking forward to the rocky part up north, but I'm going to enjoy the heck out of this while I have it. And again, the terrain is nothing compared to Georgia and Tennessee and North Carolina. The hills are just, I hate to jinx myself, but knock wood, The hills are just a pleasure compared to those mountains, you know. It's so much easier. So I'm gonna enjoy this weather, and I hope it's beautiful wherever you are, and I hope you're enjoying your day in some way, shape, or form. I know pretty much everybody's got to work, but try to get out and enjoy the weather a little bit if you can. Maybe at night. It's light later now, so get out to a local park or something and just get out there and enjoy it a little bit. Talk to you later. This is a little cabin. See, it's got a name over here. The Miles Burn Cabin. Built in 1930. And it's not something that you can use. No access. It's all locked up. Looks like it's got like a loft upstairs. Huge stone fireplace. Man, I'd love to see the inside of this thing. It's beautiful. And to think this was built in 1930. Wow. Look at that. And they must have a wood stove over in this corner. They have windows that are all locked up. Nice little front porch. You're not allowed to camp near it. I don't know exactly what to use it for, but that is cool. Very nice. I wish I could check it out. And there's disgusting people who have carved their initials and stuff into it. What the heck are they thinking, you know? And you wonder why you can't go near stuff and why you're not allowed to, because people ruin everything. Wow, this is neat. So I took a little breather at the cabin there, and as I was getting ready to leave, I noticed that my GPS tracker that I usually wear over here wasn't there. So I looked around, it wasn't anywhere. So then I started to think I was going to have to walk back and look for it on the trail. And this hiker comes up, and a gentleman had said that he indeed had seen it, but he didn't pick it up because he didn't know whose it was and which way that hiker who lost it was going. So he left it laying in the middle of the trail, and for some reason he hit a bunch of notes that he had written down about his day. So he said that he saw it about 5 miles back, and I really didn't feel like a 10-mile walk. So I started to walk back, and then I was just, you know, I'm not going to do this. Hopefully somebody will bring it to me. And all of a sudden his dog comes flying up to me from the south. I was still facing south at the time. And this dog comes running up, and I hear somebody calling the dog. And so I was playing with the dog, and I started walking towards the person that was calling him. And a woman was coming down the trail, and I said, "I found your dog. Did you find my spot?" And she indeed did, and was wearing it, and made my day. So she saved me about a 5-mile round trip or a 10-mile walk out of the way, if indeed I did it, or I was probably just going to opt to just let it go, because I really didn't feel like doing 10 miles unnecessarily. So that was my trail angel for today. Her name was Wildflower, in case I see her again, or if you hear about her on any other YouTube channels. She did good today. So that's my story, my good story for today. I have officially made it in mileage to the halfway point. This says Appalachian Trail 2017 halfway point. This is the halfway point of the AT for 2017. Official length this year is 2,189.8 miles. And it's 1,094.9 miles to Springer, 1,094.9 miles to Katahdin. Woohoo! Coming up on the end of the day, about 1.5 miles to go. And it looks like I'm going to miss another tradition of the AT tomorrow. The half-gallon challenge. I'm going to be passing by there first thing in the morning. Probably before they're even open. If they happen to be open, it's a possibility I might do it for breakfast. But it doesn't look too promising. So I didn't realize where how close I was to the place. I guess I could have slowed down, but I hate to slow down just to do something like that. So, we'll see what happens. But you never know. Could be a half-gallon ice cream for breakfast. That would be yummy. We'll see you later. Talk to you. I'll let you know. Probably won't know till the morning on that, but we'll see what happens up ahead. Pine Grove Furnace State Park. And a sign for the Pine Grove Furnace General Store. And I do believe that's where the half-gallon challenge is. So the trail's taking me down this road in through the state park and apparently by the general store. I'm going to see if they have any available tenting tonight. If they don't, then I'll probably have to go back out to the trail and find a spot to stay. But we'll see what happens with that. The Iron Masters Mansion, I think they rent, I don't know if they have bunks or rooms there, but I doubt the cost is very compatible. So I'm going to check out the state park here. So I'm walking down the road into the campground area and I see two folks walking out the other way and they said, "Oh, are you a thru hiker?" And I said, "Yes." And they offered me a spot on their site that they already paid for and offered them money, and they said, no. I want to support the thru hikers. They're section hiking starting tomorrow, so I'm going to check out their site and see if I have enough room on it. Check it out. Looks like I got a spot for tonight. There's a little spot up in the woods behind where they're putting their tents up, so I'm going to ask if that's all right. You got a beautiful facility here with restrooms and I think showers too. Looks brand new. Water. All the luxuries of life here. So I'm going to stay here for the night and I got a freebie. Yay! And we'll see what happens tomorrow.